वेलकम टू माई यूट्यूब चैनल डियर व्यूवर्स। आज का हमारा जो वीडियो है इसमें हम डिस्कस करेंगे इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस चैप्टर के टेक्सचुअल क्वेश्चंस। ये चैप्टर क्लास 8th की हिस्ट्री टेक्स्ट बुक से लिया गया है। ये चैप्टर नंबर 10 है और ये चैप्टर जो है T2 के एग्ज़ाम में आने वाला है। ये T2 के सिलेबस में है। क्लास 8th के T2 में सिलेबस में चैप्टर 10 जो है हिस्ट्री का इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस, उसके टेक्सचुअल क्वेश्चंस हम डिस्कस करेंगे। ये वो टेक्सचुअल क्वेश्चंस हैं जो रिवाइज्ड टेक्स्ट बुक से लिए गए हैं। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 जो है इस तरह है, नेम 3 प्रॉब्लम्स दैट द न्यूली इंडिपेंडेंट नेशन ऑफ इंडिया फेस्ड। आंसर, द 3 प्रॉब्लम्स दैट द न्यूली इंडिपेंडेंट नेशन ऑफ इंडिया फेस्ड वर एज नंबर 1, 8 million refugees had come from Pakistan. Homes and jobs were to be provided to these people. Number 2, there were over 500 princely states, each ruled by a Maharaja or a Nawab. These had to be persuaded to join India. Number 3, a political system had to be adopted to accommodate diverse peoples of India belonging to different castes and faiths. Question number 2, what was the role of Planning Commission? Answer, in 1950, the government set up a planning commission. Its role was to design and execute suitable policies for economic development of the country. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 जो है फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स की सूरत में है। पार्ट ए, सब्जेक्ट्स दैट वर प्लेस्ड ऑन द यूनियन लिस्ट वर। कौन कौन सा सब्जेक्ट यूनियन लिस्ट में था? टैक्सेस, डिफेंस, फॉरेन अफेयर्स। बी, सब्जेक्ट्स ऑन द कंकरेंट लिस्ट वर। कंकरेंट लिस्ट में कौन कौन सा सब्जेक्ट रखा गया था? फॉरेस्ट एंड एग्रीकल्चर। सी, इकोनॉमिक प्लानिंग बाय विच बोथ द स्टेट एंड प्राइवेट सेक्टर प्लेड ए रोल इन डेवलपिंग व्हाट वाज कॉल्ड। अब वो इकोनॉमिक प्लानिंग या वो इकोनॉमी जिसमें प्राइवेट सेक्टर और पब्लिक सेक्टर दोनों एक इंपॉर्टेंट रोल अदा करते हैं, उसको हम कहते हैं मिक्सड इकोनॉमी मॉडल। ठीक है। डी, द डेथ ऑफ डैश स्पार्क्ड ऑफ सच वायलेंट प्रोटेस्ट्स दैट द गवर्नमेंट वाज फोर्स्ड टू गिव इन टू द डिमांड फॉर द लिंग्विस्टिक स्टेट ऑफ आंध्रा। तो आंध्र प्रदेश में किसकी डेथ, जिसने डेथ जो है हंगर स्ट्राइक पे चले गए थे, कहा था हमें एक सेपरेट स्टेट चाहिए ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ लैंग्वेज, तो वो पोटी श्री रामोला था। उसकी डेथ से जो है गवर्नमेंट इट वाज फोर्स्ड टू गिव इन टू द डिमांड। तो क्रिएट की गई स्टेट, लिंग्विस्टिक स्टेट आंध्रा, फर्स्ट लिंग्विस्टिक स्टेट थी। ई, द जम्मू एंड कश्मीर अकेडमी ऑफ आर्ट, कल्चर एंड लैंग्वेजेस वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन द ईयर डैश। 1958 में ये एस्टैब्लिश की गई। A fourth question जो है it is in the form of true or false. At independence, the majority of Indians lived in villages. It's true. The Constituent Assembly was made up of members of Congress Party. It's false. उसमें सिर्फ कांग्रेस पार्टी के नहीं थे, बाकी एरियाज से भी थे, बाकी लोग भी थे। C, in the first national election, only men were allowed to vote. False है, women भी थी। The second 5-year plan focused on the development of heavy industry. ये true है, सही। What did Dr. Ambedkar mean when he said that in politics we will have equality and in social and economic life we will have inequality? तो क्या मतलब है डॉक्टर बी आर अम्बेडकर की इस लाइन का? इसने क्या कहा था? आंसर इस तरह है, बी आर अम्बेडकर said that in politics we will have equality and in social and economic life we will have inequality. By this statement, he meant that in political life, universal adult franchise would give political equality. In politics, we will have one person, one vote, one value. But this would not automatically remove inequality between castes, rich or poor. In our social and economic life, the principle of one man, one value will still be denied. Question 6. After independence, why was there a reluctance to divide the country on linguistic lines? Answer, both Prime Minister Nehru and Deputy Prime Minister Vallabhbhai Patel were against the creation of linguistic states. It was felt that creating of states on the basis of languages will lead to division of the newly found nation. India had already been divided on the religious lines into India and Pakistan. Government did not want any further division of the country. Nehru said, after the partition, disruptionist tendencies had come to the fore. To check them, the nation had to be strong and united. Question number 7. Give one reason why English continued to be used in India after independence. Answer. Many Congress members believed that the English language should leave India with the British rulers. According to them, Hindi should take the place of English. However, those who did not speak Hindi were of a different opinion. It was crystal clear that the imposition of Hindi on all the Indians would result in severe clashes or even division of the country. Speaking in the assembly, T.T. Krishnamachari conveyed a warning on behalf of the people of the South, some of whom threatened to separate from India if Hindi was imposed on them. A compromise was finally arrived that while Hindi would be official language of India, English would be used in the courts, the services, and communications between one state and another. Question number 8. How was the economic development of India visualized in early decades after independence? Answer. After independence, India had two major challenges in economic field. One, India had to be lifted out of poverty. Two, a modern industrial base had to be built. Government set up Planning Commission in 1950 to design and execute suitable policies for economic development of the country. It adopted a mixed economy model. State and private sector played a role in increasing production and generating jobs. India also adopted system of 5-year plans. In the second 5-year plan, focus was laid on the development of heavy industries such as steel and building of large dams. Question number 9 जो revised textbook से है, discuss some of the major post-independence developments that occurred in Jammu and Kashmir. Answer. In political sphere, the most important development was the transfer of power from monarchy to a constitutionally protected government headed by Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah. In economic sphere, Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah introduced many reforms. In 1950, the Big Landed Estates Abolition Act was passed. It ended landlordism and transferred land to the tiller without giving any compensation to the actual owners. In cultural sphere, the government of Bakshi Ghulam Muhammad emerged as a major patron of arts and culture. In 1950, the Jammu and Kashmir Academy of Art, Culture and Languages was established. इसी के साथ ये चैप्टर जो है इसके क्वेश्चंस भी एंड होते हैं। हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बेल आइकन को प्रेस कीजिए ताकि आप फर्दर आने वाला कंटेंट जो है वो मिस ना कीजिए। इस चैनल पे 8th, 9th, 10th के SST के जो नोट्स हैं वो प्रोवाइड की जाएंगी। वीडियो को बाकी स्टूडेंट्स के साथ भी शेयर कीजिए। थैंक यू।